Romesh, do you watch Bake Off?
I love Bake Off. I think it's the best thing on TV. I absolutely love it. I went on Extra Slice, like the offshoot show. I was a guest on there talking about Bake Off. I made vegan brownies because I am one. And, I feel sorry for him because he's got these ideas and stuff, Ed Miliband. He's very keen, but he's just got an unelectable face. He looks like a waxwork that's been kept at slightly above room temperature for too long.
So fly fishing's your thing, is it?
I love to fly fish.
What's your favourite type of fly?
I prefer zipper over button.
The prawns, everyone. It's the bloody prawns.
You mean when I'm fishing?
You know what I meant, Henry, you cheeky son.
Yes, I did!
Yes, I did! I've just been messed about by the fonts. This is incredible.
When you do the backstroke, how do you know when to turn? Because
The flags?
The flags.
Have you ever been to a pool?
I have. I smashed my head quite badly.
But it's like flags, like bunting at 5 metres.
Oh,
so you know
is
that's
that what
when
it
to
is?
turn
I
it.
thought it was just like party or something every time. I didn't realise it was a warning. You don't have bunting as a warning. Have like a red flashing light or something.
Well, what if you're blind? You can't see the flashing light.
But you can see the flags if you're blind.
Top Gear?
Top Gear, yes.
Do you watch the show?
Yeah, I love Top Gear.
So well, tell us what happened. So
They went out to Argentina, and the number plate was obviously offensive to the Falklands War, and then protests started, and they were going to be killed, apparently.
it's not that offensive as well, was it? It was H982FKL. I think a reference to 1982 Falklands War. I should say that Clarkson has tweeted this week the number plate was a coincidence. When it was pointed out to us, we changed it.
I reckon what happened is that they were driving down the street, a load of Argentinians were chasing them with rocks and stuff, trying to kill them and whatever, and then a BBC producer came out and said, look, we're sorry, we didn't realise the number plates were that offensive, and they just went, what number plates? We're just trying to kill the prick. I just think it's the BBC's attempt to get him slaughtered. I reckon next they'll send him to Syria with a number plate that says 1S are Gaylords.
Best thing about being a kid.
That's easy.
Go on.
You can shit yourself in public and no one bats an eyelid.
Strange groundswell of support for that, as if... yeah, that's the thing we're missing out on.
Henning's talking about shitting yourself in public, but I do think, like, as a kid, having a face-to-face chat while you have a shit is something that you did as a kid that you don't get now. Like, you have to look, you have to look at your phone, whereas when you're a little kid, somebody has to go with you. You can just have a little chin wag. Do you know what I mean? Like, my 5-year-old, if we're at a restaurant or something, he'll go, Daddy, I need to go. And so we go, all right, we'll go off. And he'll just tell me about his day while he's curling one out. And then what he'll do, which is so... They've just got such plausible deniabilities, he'll go, oh, there's a funny smell in here, isn't there, Daddy? Well, I'm watching you take a shit. Who are you going to try and pin this on, mate?
Everyone's talking about Taylor Swift
Oh, yeah, OK.
selling shitloads of albums.
So she's taken her music off Spotify. That's the big news, isn't it?
She has, yes.
Romesh, you a fan?
Massive fan, yeah. I sort of understand where she's coming from in terms of like wanting to take her music off Spotify, because if you're getting it for free, why would you bother paying for it? It's not a business model, is it?
On Spotify, artists are paid around 0.006 cents every time one of their records is played. That seems reasonable, doesn't it?
Look at poor Taylor Swift, she's struggling.
Well, there's been a revolution has started this week, Jimmy.
So explain what happened. What was the story?
Well, I believe it was a nice bonfire night, and then some people went out and wore masks and chanted at McDonald's, and the whole world collapsed. It's a bit shitty, I think, organising a sort of anti-capitalist march on a night when people are already setting fire to things. You're sort of stealing the glory of bonfire night there. If you start a riot on, like, a Wednesday and stuff gets set on fire, you can go, God, we started that. But everyone was already setting fire to things.
It was a Wednesday, though.
Was it?
Yeah.
I stayed in.
Of course you stayed in. There was fun going on outside.
Nobody actually knows what it is they're doing. They've just gone to kick off for a bit. So, like, when you watch an interview, they go, what are you doing it for? Just, you know, the leaders and that. They don't know what's going on and that. Like, let's sort it out. And the thing is, it's so easy to take pot shots. But running stuff is actually difficult. So before I became a teacher, I was all for, like, teaching properly. And then what I started doing, I just turn to page 65 and get on with it, you pricks. Do you know what I mean?
Most people hate the sound of their own voice, true or false.
Scientifically, don't you hear your voice inside your head is a register lower than what it actually sounds like?
You hear your voice lower?
You in your head.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
When I first heard my voice back, I just cried for ages because it was so horrible. And the worst thing about it is that your voice, when you know, like when you're in a photo and you've got a little bit of a belly and people say, oh, no, that's not how everyone sees you. Your voice, you're the only person that hears it the way you like it. So when you hear the recorded version, that's how everybody hears it. It's like you only seeing a six-pack on yourself and everyone else thinks you're a fat bastard. The whole idea behind negging is, like, if there's a really attractive girl, they believe that they're above you, self-esteem-wise, so you have to do little, like, digs, but you have to do it, like, in a disguised way. Like, you go like, oh, that's a nice dress. Doesn't go with those shoes, though, does it? Or whatever. And then, but the thing is, you get your drink as the night goes on, and you just think it's going really well. You just kind of go, you're a fucking twat, aren't you?
I didn't watch it either.
You didn't watch it?
No. It's just pointless, can't cook.
You don't
You
have
can't
to be
cook
able
or-
to cook to watch it. You can just enjoy it. You can just watch it. And
I
you don't...
wouldn't know what it's about. Because it's called Bake Off, I just suspect it's for cooking.
Yeah, it is cooking. It's
It's,
cooking.
but, yeah. But you don't have to. It's like when you watch the Olympics. You don't have to train. You know, flex.
There's another show next year come out, just revolved around making a cup of tea. And people just sit around over 13 weeks and make tea to ever higher increasing standards. The judges would be Dot Cotton. She'd be the judge.
You say that as a ridiculous thing. There's a sewing show, so, I mean, they're getting there.
There's a sewing show. There's a pottery show. Like, it's like we're all regressing. Like, they think the apocalypse is coming or whatever, and we have to learn how to make our own shit. Do you know what I mean? The pottery one, I don't know why they've got a time limit on that. Who's making a pot to a deadline? Do you know what I mean?
Romesh, have you met anyone from the royal family?
I met Prince Harry recently, actually.
And did you guys get on?
Well, I sort of made a joke, because I was doing a gig, I made a joke about the fact my wife has got a crush on him, and she thinks he's quite hot.
She's not fussy about looks, is she, your missus?
Well, to be fair, mate, she's not a massive catch herself, so...
That's not true, that is not true.
Anyway, I'd made this comment about the fact that my wife had a crush on him, and then he came up to me afterwards, he was doing like a meet and greet afterwards, and he said, really nice to meet you, Romesh, but after what you said, I'd quite like to meet your wife. Really, yeah? Yeah. I wanted to smash the shit out of it.
So what is Prince Philip looking at there?
His eyes are so bad, that's actually what he sees.
Is it Dummy's Guide to Race Relations?
Is it the Nando's? Is it the Nando's, like, grouse menu? Pheasant burger. No, it's not that, is it, Jimmy? I can tell by the way you're looking at me.
It is not. It is. Well, let's have a look. He's in fact looking at a picture of the Queen. That's his copy of Reader's Wives.
You know the Queen irons money?
She irons
in the form
money?
of notes. She irons that notes. So she irons her own face.
I don't know whether the Queen carries readies. I don't think she ever goes, well, how much is it? There you go. If you need proof, that's all.
I'd love it if there was a scene where Prince Philip is just in a thong dance and she's just making it rain. Do you know? Oh, yes, Philip, yes.
Tell us what happened at Cecil the Lion.
Well, he was shot by a very brave dentist from America called Walter Palmer.
Because you can go to Africa, you can pay and go and shoot a lion. It happens all the time. But
Yeah, Jimmy, I'm sure Jimmy's done it. Must have
Don't
done.
spoil Secret Santa, because we didn't.
I do think it's sort of, it's like Sean said, it is symptomatic of the fact that people just... Cecil the Lion got shot, it's sad, but... And then they put up this photo and they go, share if you dislike it. But people, like, why is Cecil better than any other animal? People eating shitloads of chicken, like cows and all this stuff. You don't have a memorial for every one of those that gets put into a burger or whatever. I think you should have, like, little Facebook pictures of, like, a packet of chicken nuggets, just arrows pointing towards it. This is Dave, this is Henrietta, this is Clucky. Share if you disagree. Do you know what I mean?
Sean, who are you going to nominate from your team to be Donald Trump?
Romesh is going to do it for us.
You've got 3 quotes. Sean, Joey, you've got to tell me, is it Trump or trumped up?
You know, really doesn't matter what the media write as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass.
I should just point out that Donald Trump is not and has never been a pimp.
I'd say trumped up. No, it's a bit too far even for him. Trumped.
I can tell you that was the next president of the United States, Donald Trump. Oh. What's right? OK, next one.
If I don't have a woman for 3 days, I get terrible headaches, I tell you.
I don't believe that. That can't be. Trumped up. Trumped.
You saying trumped up?
Mate, I don't even know who Donald Trump is, mate.
Why we love you, Joey.
He sounds like a proper weirdo to me, mate. I'm telling you.
You saying trumped up? I can tell you you're right. That was, in fact, JFK. Romesh, last one.
It's freezing and snowing in New York. We need global warming on this bitch.
A little trip down to New Orleans there, I see. We went down to the bayou there, did we? A little bit of preaching. OK, so it's freezing and snowing in New York. We need global warming. What do you think, Trump or trumped up?
I think it's probably definitely Trump.
Well, you are absolutely right. That was Donald Trump. You got 2 out of 3.
James Bond.
James Bond, huge story this year.
Yeah, James Bond's new film out. What's it called? Spectre.
Spectre. You'd make a very good Bond, Joey Essex.
Me, yeah?
You'd make a very good
Well,
Bond.
make a good milk tray man, I think.
Me then.
I think we're ready for a Bond from Essex.
I think
like,
so.
you know...
I don't think so. You reckon it's suit,
Joey's
you know?
not from Essex.
Me?
The only person on this panel who's from Essex is me. Joey's from... You're not from Essex, are you?
I'm from Bermondsey. Well,
yeah, there you go.
exclusive.
Because they edited you out of The Only Way is Essex, didn't they?
Largely, yeah.
They've really cut round you.
Who was you getting with?
Who was I getting with?
Yeah.
Is there one called Sally?
I don't remember a Sally, but was she a salt?
Yeah, well, she was a sort.
Yeah.
So I believe she was a right sort.
No, you're a white. You can say you're a white weapon. That means that's salt.
You're
a proper weapon.
You're a proper weapon.
Listen, mate, you can talk like that, but I can't say that shit. Like, particularly if I'm at an airport or something like that. Just go. I've got 6 weapons here with me. Enjoy the rectal search, mate.
What do you think of the Bond movie? Did you watch it, Romesh?
Shit, mate. There's a debate about whether, like, we should have a black Bond or whatever. And the issue is to have, like, a Bond that just looks regular. I'm done with these, like, fit, super athletic...
Yeah.
What's more undercover than looking like you couldn't handle yourself in a fight? Do you know what I mean? Like, just some guy that looks like dog shit, just wheezing his way through.
OK, John, your task is to work out who went viral for what. It's multiple choice. These are the stories. You have to match them to the people. OK, so story number 1. One of these people went viral when they started an Ed Miliband fan movement called Millifandom on social media. Story number 2. This person's picture went viral when they boarded a flight only to find they were sitting right next to their doppelganger. Story number 3. This person went viral after officially naming their baby Bermondsey Millwall Den without telling their partner. And story 4, this person went viral after being given a video camera to take on holiday to Las Vegas. They filmed the entire holiday, but they didn't realise they had the camera on selfie mode. OK, so Sean's team, you're looking for the doppelganger and the inventor of Millifandom.
That's the girl.
It's got to be Abby.
Why do you think it might be Abby?
She wears glasses. She looks clever.
Think about it, though, Joey. Sean's got glasses and...
You're clever.
Thank you. Joey, that means a lot.
OK, so who do you think sat on a plane and sat next to their doppelganger?
There's a doppelganger, it's not a double of someone.
Yes, it is.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ!
it is. You should give yourself a pair of glasses.
Well, I think it's the dude with the beard.
Yeah, though the other two look really boring.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't notice if you were sat next to somebody who looked exactly like them.
No, exactly.
OK, so you've got paddles there.
You've got
So
very
give
generic
the
heads.
paddles to the people that you think relate to the story. So you've got Miliband and you've got Doppelganger. OK, so...
Do you put anything in that?
That's so strange.
Are you serious, dude? Yeah. So soft, man.
Are there any...
Smells incredible, dude.
Maybe take it to a caravan.
There you go. I think you're Millie fandom.
OK, John, you're looking for the person who named their baby Bermondsey Millwall Den without telling their partner. You're also looking for the Las Vegas holidaymaker who filmed the whole trip in selfie mode. It's an incredible piece of film.
Well, the most incredible bit of that footage is not the selfie mode, but the moment he tries to take a selfie and for the first time on his holiday takes a picture of something.
Ask the Millwall fan what you think of it. Say, put your hands up if you like Leeds or something.
Look how seriously Rich takes quizzes.
I just want to find the guy who most looks like he loves Leeds United Football Club. Someone who just really wants them to do well and just wishes them all the best and loves their fans. That way?
Yeah.
I think the other way.
Have you seen the video, though?
No.
No, so I'm not... it's not a disrespect, but I'm not going to value...
All right, time to reveal the answers. So, Joe, they said you were the guy that went to Las Vegas. Was that you?
Correct. It was me.
OK, well, let's treat ourselves to a little look at your holiday video. Take a look.
Now, what direction the Grand Canyon is, I'm not sure. I think it's that way. That's the view looking down. See? And there's the Trump Tower, same colour as his hair. And no, that view is looking north.
It seems like a pretty stupid thing to do. Are you related to Joey in any way, or just a happy coincidence?
Long time no see.
Have I met you before?
John's team. You thought Mike named his child Bermondsey Millwall Den. Is that what happened, Mike?
Yes, and I do hate Leeds.
OK, Abby, did you set up the hashtag #MillieFandom?
Yes, I did.
Everyone's getting these right. OK, and last one, Rob. They thought that you met your doppelganger.
Correct.
Should we have a look at the photo that you took? Oh, my God. And we have that stranger here this evening. Bring them in.
It's actually very simple. It's a nice... Yeah, go for it, bro.
Thanks. There was a minute when you stood up when I thought you might genuinely think that all three of you might.
That's Zayn. He was in One Direction. He left One Direction earlier this year. Sean, were you upset when he left?
Still can't talk about it, Jimmy, so just move on.
Well, there's space in the band now, and it needs to be filled. So this is the One Direction karaoke challenge. Sean, who from your team is going to audition as Zayn's replacement?
Would you like to do it, Romesh?
I'm up for doing it.
OK, well, look, take your place in the middle, and to help you, here is the cast of the One Direction story. Jump in there. Those are some men that are vaguely the same shapes as the One Direction boys. OK, so, Romesh, you've got to sing the One Direction classic, Story of My Life.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
OK, take it away.
Smash the shit out of this, Hazza.
told me in the morning she don't feel the same about us in her bones. It seems to me that when I die, these words will be written on our stones.
And I'll be gone, oh God, tonight. The ground beneath my feet is overnight. The way that I've been holding on tonight, with nothing in between. The story of my life, I give her hope, I send her love, until she's broke inside. The story of my
Romesh, I've got to say, I loved your commitment to that. I also like the fact you look actively winded now.
That's hard, man. I didn't realise you were shit at so many different things.
You can just